that's right, folks. That's the Magnum PI theme, and you know what that means. It's time for the King of Janitors review of the reboot of Magnum PI. We haven't watched it yet. We're getting ready to. This is the beginning, so here we go. You'll have to pardon me. I had to put on my spectacles to read my notes here for the first part of Magnum PI. So far, the cold open, he jumps from space and then parachutes into North Korea while AC/DC is playing. It was pretty much the opening from one of them Iron Man films. I can't remember which one. I don't know the details, but you know what I'm talking about, where that AC/DC plays and he like flies in out of nowhere. I don't know. It was pretty cheesy. The guy playing Magnum PI is very handsome, which is to be expected, but he's not like distinctly handsome. Like Tom Selleck had that mustache, so you're like, oh yeah, that guy stands out from everybody. He has a goatee, which basically just makes him look like every middle manager at a sales company. But like I said, he is very handsome. Let's see. Oh, there was a good car chase right after that cold open thing where he was driving in some sort of Jeep and a armored truck was chasing him and somehow he shot him down. So it's the same basic plot. You've got Rick, who pretty much seems the same as the old Rick. TC, who is a lot more beefy, but he is also still seems exactly the same. But then you got Higgins. Now, if you remember, Higgins was that stuffed shirt British guy with the pencil mustache like that. Not on this one, folks. They turned it upside down. It's a lady. It's a lady Higgins. Now, more important than that, she still has two Dobermans, Zeus and Apollo. And that's it. Oh, and Magnum PI was wearing the Tiger's hat. So we'll get back to you after we watch some more of it. All right. You're looking good. Okay, so the plot of this episode of Magnum PI was that there was four best friends. You know how on the original there was Rick, TC, and Magnum. Well, this one there was a fourth guy. The fourth guy gets kidnapped and then eventually killed. They go after him, after the guys that did it. Apparently they were also smuggling gold from Iraq. I don't know, that didn't really lead anywhere. Let's see, I have some notes for the show before we get into our overall rating and whether or not we're going to watch it again. Lady Higgins is a looker, and she's got a British accent just like regular Higgins, so that part was pretty good. She's very charming. She did kick the ass of two guys, and she's apparently former MI6, although she denied it on the program, so who knows? It could be true, it could be not. They're going to keep you tuning in. He did drive the classic Ferrari in this, but then he wrecked it. What else? I wrote it in the dark, so it's hard to read some of these. Oh, oh yeah, they at the end of the episode, he does this stunt where right when the Ferrari gets wrecked, he jumps out of the Ferrari, right? And then he grabs a hold of the bottom of TC's helicopter and flies, hanging on to the bottom of it over a ravine. And then the truck with the gold crashes into the ravine, and then that's how it ends. And then they go to his buddy's funeral, and the little kid's there. And I was legitimately starting to tear up because the little kid had on Magnum's Detroit Tigers hat. But then they had the little kid say a line, and it was something like, "My dad is here, isn't it? Isn't he?" But he said it just like that, like he was a robot. And I was like, all right, well, that fucking kid can't act. So, all right, well, that was Magnum PI. We'll be back in 1 second. We gotta tally up our sheet here and see whether or not this is a good show. All right, folks, we're back and we're ready to render our judgment. No, I did not really enjoy that episode of Magnum PI. I was really trying to get into it because I really like the old show, but there's really no charm to it. Like, it's just formulaic. They made the one lady make a fat joke at some point in it, and it was uncomfortable. There was also, I don't know. There wasn't much to it. It'll be on for at least 3 seasons, though, because it's on CBS. I doubt they're even going to do something cool like that helicopter scene in any more of the episodes, but, well, that's it. So, no good. Not going to watch it anymore. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. We'll see ya.